Hey, welcome. Thank you for joining me here in RIVA, Chiara.
Thank you for your invitation.
You're welcome. First things first, how did you get into analytical chemistry?
I started after my master thesis, I started in the contaminant analysis.
Okay.
And then I moved into, let me say, most exciting fields of applications and of research in the plant volatilome field, and now in the sensomic field. I'm working with other active compounds, and it's very exciting.
Okay, that sounds good. What's the main focus there?
Right now, I'm working with comprehensive techniques and GC times GC, gas chromatography, and combining it with other active compounds with olfactometry and with bio-targeted assays.
Okay.
And so this is my field of work right now.
Okay, and we're in beautiful Riva del Garda for the RIVA 2014 conference. You're presenting at the conference.
Yes.
Is your presentation a summary of your work, or do you have something new to share?
This year is a very special year for me because I'm going to receive an award. That is the John Phillips Award. That is very important for my research, and it's dedicated to people who is working in the comprehensive GC times GC, and so my talks will focus on my on my research.
Sure.
And on sensomics and what we have done in the last 5 years in the advanced sensomics. That is move all the discrete steps of the sensomic research activity into just one analytical platform. That is challenging, and we have dedicated these last 5 years in working in this direction.
And have you been successful?
Yes,
That's
of
good.
course.
That's good to hear.
I say yes, of course. You have to ask to people who is working in this field. But it started, if I can say this, it started when I worked with the father of sensomics, who is Professor Peter Schieberle at the University of Munich, at the Technical University of Munich. It was in 2008, and I started to work with them in this really exciting area of research. And then when I moved back to Turin, to my university, I thought that it was possible to do something, let me say, to merge different activities, different steps in just one platform. That was what we were doing on plant volatilome analysis. And so I started to work in this direction, and now people from our lab is working at the Peter Schieberle laboratory. This is
so the collaboration has continued?
Yes, of course, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
That sounds wonderful. So, of course, you're giving a presentation, receiving an award, so congratulations for that. What else are you hoping to learn while you're at the RIVA show? Do you have any particular highlights that you're looking forward to?
Of course. RIVA is giving us, as a scientist, the opportunity to collect ideas and hear about the trends of this of the analytical sciences, and in particular of separation sciences.
Sure.
And this is, I think that my experience is an example, because we need to bring separation science into applications, into other science fields, of course, because we have to demonstrate that separation science is useful to interpret phenomena. And so in our field it's important to, how may I say, to interpret biological phenomena as plant communications, or why we are preferring this cup of tea instead of cup of coffee, for example,
Right.
because of the hedonic value of the food.
Yeah.
And this is an example. And as for people who is working in metabolomics, with complex phenomenon in the drug interactions with our body and something else. So.
Yeah, I mean, I was just talking to Luigi Mondello, actually, he's the chair. He's back there. We'll introduce you later if you've not already met. But he was also saying that separation science, there was a feeling maybe some years ago that separation science was being pushed out of the way with, you know, high resolution mass spectrometry. But it's become very clear now, and I think a lot of people here will definitely agree that the separation science is absolutely important for investigating these phenomena, as you said. So within your field, this is a little tricky question, but what do you think is the big issue? What's the one thing you would like to see changed, or what problem would you really like to solve if you could wave a magic wand?
Okay. In my field, that is it is the food chemistry field.
Yeah.
Of course, I think that separation science can give the answer for several questions, like how to correlate sensory perception with the analytical data, and then if we would be able to objectify the perception, for example, taste, aroma, and chemestasis, food industry and food companies may better target their products or improve the processes. This is what in a future I expect.
And where does that passion come from? Why are you so interested in the food chemistry?
Because I like food. First of all, because I'm driven by the pleasure. I like food. As Italian, you know, we like it.
Best food in the world, some would say.
Yes, and so I think that it's a big issue because we are actively collaborating with food companies. They are supporting our research, and they are very important for us in this particular period of Italian story. You know, we are experiencing some troubles, especially for the university research. We are not so supported by ministry funding, and companies in this direction are supporting our research in this direction because I think that they have in mind the same objective we have.
Right, and they must have a certain amount of belief too that it can be
Yes,
achieved.
they are believing. Yes, yeah. You're right, and this is why I think that our activity, our research activity, is not is really targeted to to improve the quality of the food industry or of the food, let me say, in a future.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Chiara. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I'll let you get back to your preparations for the show.
Yeah.
Once again, congratulations on the award, and hopefully I'll be at that ceremony, I believe, so maybe we have a chance to chat then as well.
Thank you very
so
much. Thank you.